Cuba, a country plagued by economic crisis.
Not enough food, medicine, or fuel.
No freedom of press or freedom of speech.
The largest protest since Fidel Castro's revolution swept Cuba.
Hundreds have been arrested.
Healthcare shortages.
We're short on creams, ointments, and antibiotics.
Petrol and gas crisis.
Petrol shortages in Cuba became so severe, queues at the petrol pumps stretched for several city blocks.
Collapsing infrastructure.
Building in Havana's historic district collapsed at midnight Tuesday, leaving at least 2 people dead.
The disintegrating buildings of Cuba's once magnificent capital.
A country stuck in time for decades. Sanctions choking the economy.
We will not lift sanctions on the Cuban regime.
Biden has authorized sanctions against communist Cuban officials.
Since the Cuban Revolution in the 1950s, fueled by hope for a better future, headed by Fidel Castro.
Darnos por vencidos, renunciar a la revolución, renunciar al socialismo.
Fidel Castro was the world's longest-serving dictator.
Now, in 2025, things aren't looking as people hoped for. Follow me on this journey as we time travel to Cuba.
300 pesos.
A ver, la más diferencia que dice. Welcome to Cuba, Havana, the capital city here. Today we're going to be exploring Havana, some of the more undiscovered parts, see some of the highlights, going to have a general explore around the city. Very interesting, very unique, nothing like I've really ever seen before, so let's go explore. We met a guy called Tato, and he's invited us into one of these old dilapidated buildings all over Havana. There's these old collapsing buildings, super dangerous, but he grew up in this building, so he knows exactly where you can stand and everything, so we got to be a bit careful. Lots of the city looks like this. These old beautiful buildings just falling into complete disrepair.
The real scene.
Check this out. It's a concrete block and then just the metal struts holding up the roof, and he sleeps in here, but he's actually moving out of here because it's collapsing. So he's like, this building is just disintegrating. He's lived here his entire life, 50 years, over 50 years. It's getting worse and worse. They're moving from room to room to try and find a better place to live, but everything is just collapsing.
Yeah, no, don't be afraid. Aquí no, aquí tranquilo. Mira, look at the bathroom.
So you've been in this bathroom when it used to be a bathroom?
Sí, sí, en los baños, en el colectivo, sí, porque todos los apartamentos no tenían baño.
There was a collective bathroom here. Everybody used it.
Aquí había otro, arriba había otro.
An apartment here, an apartment here.
Yeah.
Es una casa.
When you see all this, how does it make you feel to see that this was once a thriving neighborhood and community, and now it's just completely falling apart and getting more dangerous every day?
Mal, me siento mal.
He feels bad because he has to experience all these deteriorations through the years, and seeing his family live in the house, and he is staying here alone because the family couldn't live here. His father is the only one staying here near to this house. It's sad, it's sad to see your house falling down like this.
Las condiciones que tenemos es bárbaro.
He doesn't want to leave, but he has because this is gonna fall down.
Iba al gobierno, iba todo y no hay nada.
He went to the government asking for help, but no one is helping him finding a new house or something. The view is beautiful. Well, you have the cathedral there, man.
Can definitely see why he doesn't want to leave, but this is just too dangerous. What do you generally eat?
Sí, hermano, mira lo que tengo.
Yeah,
no tengo para comer agua solamente.
Water.
No, eso tranquilo.
Okay. He has not too many food, not too much food.
Un poquitico de picadillo.
Chicken pieces for the dog and him.
Hay días que también se van blanco igual que el tuyo.
Ah, viste, sí.
Esto es para el asma.
Asthma. For his asthma.
Esto no la tariento para la alergia.
Allergy. This is for preparing the asthma solution. He can die if he doesn't use it.
Sí, claro. Sentamos un rato aquí, pero bueno, lo veo que no.
Claro, ¿y qué más? Yo también vi a la nota. ¿Cómo se llama la perrita?
Kiara. Blanco igual que el tuyo.
Ah, viste, sí.
Porque yo, claro, que me como 3 palos. Por tarjeta médica.
So this is also for asthma. So how many different asthma medications are you taking? Because you got them in the fridge and the pipe and that.
El que tenga.
Anyone he has at the moment.
He just takes whatever he can find and he mixes them all together.
Yeah.
Que me consigue el aparato, pues yo le digo. Y me dijo que en la puerta.
He works as a security guard in a place, and he is earning like 2,100 pesos monthly, less than $10.
Por 10 de octubre. No puedo tenerlo. Ah, me dijo que iba a venir hoy. Todo está aquí. No hay problema.
We're going to go up to the next level, and this is how you have to get up there. Because these stairs over here have collapsed and it's too dangerous. I think I'll put the camera in the bag for this one. Super sketchy. Any minute this is going to collapse. So you imagine once these were thriving communities and people put the effort into decorating it and it's just completely collapsing, rotting. That ceiling looks like it's going to collapse any minute. This is extremely precarious. The room that we were just in, the room next door, just collapsed a month ago. This place is going down. The sad thing is if you look across the skyline of the old town of Havana, a lot of the buildings are like this, you know. Some in between, some obviously a lot better. There's beautiful buildings, old, well-preserved ones, but the majority are like this, quite profound. It's just basically like maintenance was just forgotten about.
Bueno, baja para que no tengas que caer.
He's heading back down now, and the reason that he comes up here is to empty the water out of these top levels to make sure that the roofs stay intact as long as possible, because the more water weight on them, the more likely they'll collapse onto his house. Made it down. It's much more intense.
Loco, crazy.
Muy loco, señor. Muy loco.
Crazy.
Very good, man.
That's crazy, dude. What do you think of that?
Oh my God, that feels risky.
Adrenaline.
Feels risky. That's good. It's good to have that in your life.
Una vez aventura.
It puts you in perspective.
That was absolutely wild. You can just imagine it was a really beautiful place once upon a time.
Esta es la habitación. Mentira mía, no hay nada que comer. Yo no tengo nada para comer hoy.
There's nothing to eat today.
You grew up your whole life in this building?
Aquí viviste y creciste toda tu vida.
Toda mi vida. Tengo 55 años.
55 years, and he lived here for he was a child.
And what did this building look like when you were a child?
Muy bello.
Bello. Beautiful place.
Llegó comandante y mandó a parar. Se destruyó todo. Todo se destruye.
The comandante stopped everything, and the country stopped since this arrived. The commander, Fidel Castro, they have no maintenance at all.
Después de los 80, ya este edificio se fue.
After 80s, it starts falling, the revolution, and then
just slowly
damaging.
The building starts to collapse.
You can't afford buying materials. These kind of things are really hard to buy. Yeah. I mean, you can you eat or you buy this column or
right.
It's very risky for this family.
People live below this collapsed building. Children.
Yeah.
We're coming into Tato's dad's house next door. Hola, señor.
Hola.
Mucho gusto. Lázaro. Nick.
Yeah, when it rains, the water a lot here. There are a lot of water falling down.
La vía está muy vieja ya.
That's why he has to get up frequently to clean and not let the water stay there.
So you were just telling us that you were assaulted.
Se equivocaron, no era conmigo.
Wow, he was stabbed twice here at his in the abdomen here. Yes, here 2 stabs. They hit him with a shelf in his skull.
Oh.
Why?
Someone confused him with another guy and started a fight.
veloz y fatigada, la golondrina que de aquí se va, no tienes.
Oh, this is the drinking water. So there's these containers on all the roofs in the city, these blue containers. They collect the rainwater and it runs down into these pipes to drink. Gracias.
Adelante.
Miriam.
Miriam. Ahí tú qué?
So we're here with a lovely lady called Miriam. You've grown up in Cuba your entire life?
65 años tengo.
65 years, and he has lived here her whole life.
Right, and how has Cuba changed over those 65 years?
¿Cómo ha cambiado Cuba en todos estos años?
Ay,
Desde que tú eras niña.
ya esto no.
It was another time when she was young. I mean, it was totally different from now.
Better or worse now?
¿Para qué decirte?
Well, you can see her face. It was different, totally, for good before.
How do you see the future of Cuba?
Bueno, no sé.
Puede mejorar.
No sé. Creo yo que mejore.
She aims that it gets better in some point, but she doesn't know.
Yo tengo 65, 67 años.
67 years of revolution. She was 2 years when it happens.
Why do you think it's got worse?
Ah, no, yo no le sé si.
Not sure. Right.
I got it. About that, you know what I mean.
No, that's okay. What do you like about Cuba?
Todo.
Yeah, she likes
Todo.
everything. She likes everything.
Tuve oportunidad de irme del país y no quise.
She has the opportunity to leave the country once and she didn't do it.
You deeply love Cuba.
Yeah.
En ella nací.
Yeah, she was born
En
here.
ella nací.
She is happy to living here. She doesn't want to leave.
So this is where you do all your cooking?
Ahí donde cocinas.
Sí.
What's for lunch today?
¿Qué hay hoy para almuerzo?
bueno.
¿Qué cosa es eso?
What is that to say? No lunch today. She
No
doesn't.
lunch.
She doesn't.
It's hard to get food.
Yeah, it's hard.
Muy cara.
Money. How often do you eat?
Una sola vez al día se come.
Once
no puede
a
comer
day.
almuerzo y comida.
Once a day.
Chícharo amarillo.
Yesterday they ate beans and rice.
How much does one meal cost?
Un poquito
Vale
caro.
300 pesos.
With 700 pesos, she can cook a pack of rice and a pack of beans.
That's lots of meals, right?
Yeah, they could eat with that like for a week, I guess.
So like one meal would be, for us in the
divide that
West,
in
would be
5.
very cheap,
Yeah,
right?
like-
But here, that's a lot of money because they only earn $8 a month.
Yeah, exactly.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno, muchas gracias, Miriam, de verdad.
Bye. Bueno, chao.
Encantada.
Mucho gusto. Chao.
Oye, morenita, sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar. Oye, morenita, sácame a bailar, que yo tengo pena y quiero vacilar. Contigo, contigo y con nadie más.
So we just met a local girl called Heidi, and she's going to show us her nail salon. We're also here with Heidi. Heidi. How's business going?
¿Cómo va el negocio, Heidi?
El negocio bien, estoy empezando.
This is her second client today. The business is okay.
Do you enjoy living in Havana? Is it a fun life here?
Sí, me gusta, me
Trabajo y
gusta.
eso,
Me
sí.
gusta mi trabajo. También hago
She
trenza.
enjoys living here and she's happy with her business here. And she does everything here, not only nails like now, she also works with the hair.
Have you ever left Cuba, or you've always been in Cuba your entire life?
He ido a Croacia, soy bailarina
She
también.
lives in Croatia.
Croatia?
Yeah, she
Oh,
lived
wow.
there for a while and she's also a dancer, a ballet dancer.
What are the main differences that you saw between Croatia and Cuba?
A ver, la mayor diferencia que vi es que allá, a ver, siempre se extraña Cuba. Pero la única diferencia es que allá pagan.
She needs to do this kind of business instead of getting a job because the salaries are really low here. The only way that she thinks you can earn your life here is having another job or your own entrepreneur like she's doing it right now. That's the difference between Croatia and Cuba. Salaries are pretty low, but they are higher.
Viene siendo de 2,000 a 3,000.
3,000 pesos, 4,000 pesos monthly. It's like $7 or $8 monthly.
$7 or $8 a month?
Yeah.
Right.
I just want to share a quick shout out to the sponsor of this segment of today's video, Odoo. They're a game changer for keeping your business life running smoothly. Basically, it's an all-in-one management software that makes handling day-to-day tasks for any business simple. You can track projects, deadlines, budgets, and work together with your team in real time. A great tool is their CRM app, which is an all-in-one hub for managing customers. You can track leads, keep up with client chats, forecast revenue, and just drag and drop your way through your pipeline like you're moving sticky notes around. Each opportunity is presented as a card on Kanban views, with all the important details on the card. Plus, you can send emails, schedule calls, and keep all your convos in one place. And once you get your clients ready to pay, you can send a stunning quotation right from the opportunity and start locking those money-making deals. And the best part, the CRM app is actually free forever as your first app with Odoo. So if you want to get your business organized, just check out the link in the description and get started for free. A massive thanks to Odoo for sponsoring this segment of today's video, and let's get back to Cuba.
Puede que sí con mi hija, sí. Me gusta, claro, me gusta.
Sometimes she goes to a restaurant or other places. She can have this luxury once in a while. That's why she works like this.
Right.
She has a daughter and she likes to take her daughter to for a meal or for, I don't know, for a candy or something.
But most people can't do that, right?
Decentemente, no le dan ni para comer en un día.
Especially the older people, elderly suffers a lot here with their food, and because they don't have the pension. I mean, the only thing they can get from the government is the check, you know, like
the food stamps.
Yeah, the stamps.
Right.
It's not enough at all for
Okay.
especially for elderly. They are the most are suffering this kind of situation.
Right. Muchas gracias. Mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto.
Ay, muchas gracias por todo. Un placer, de verdad.
Okay, so we're here with Ariel, who's
Ariel.
Ariel.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
What do you want to know, man? I never said bullshit.
So what's happened here? Like you lost one leg, and the other leg's really infected, right?
I have an accident.
Somebody hit you in a car.
And the car. I stay in my bike, and somebody coming, and the car, and broken my femur, my arterial.
Your
and
femur?
Yeah, I don't know how they live.
Wow.
And this one, I have an accident. In my job, I am mechanic. I cut with a metal infection.
Infection, yeah.
And right now, I try to find medicine for everywhere, and it's impossible because my government makes something really wrong. Every Cuban people follow tourists, only for sharing money, because if you don't have euro, pound, Canadian, American, you can find sugar, coffee, milk, eggs, oil, fish, beef, so anything. But if you have a euro, pound, Canadian, you can buy everything, but Cuban people don't have access to this kind of money.
So you need foreign currency because local currency can't buy you the medicine, so you need the
anything.
foreign. So that's why...
No coffee, no sugar, no milk.
Right, so for example, when I'm walking around, lots of people coming to me and asking for foreign
change.
Currency, right?
Because you can have $1 million pesos, but you can buy any medicine, any food. I think it's coming the war here. Where is the medicine? Where is the food? Where is the gas? Where is the electricity? Where is the water? It's coming the war here.
So do you think that people are not happy in Cuba?
Everybody's angry.
Everybody?
You can see that in the face.
Really?
If you come in here 2 years before, everybody's smiling, dancing,
So it's getting worse and worse.
Now people is angry because, and where I live, right now we have no water, no electricity, and no gas.
What are you going to do about this? Because this is going to get worse. It's getting worse.
Green. Yeah. This is infection.
It's really bad. And the other side.
I have it.
So what are you going to do about that? Because you really need something to
find
urgent
the
help.
money to have penicillin. You know?
Yeah, penicillin. Yeah.
This.
Do tourists give you money?
Not everyone, man.
No.
What do you think I am here?
Sometimes.
I don't do a that. I am mechanic. I speak Italian too.
But I mean, do tourists give you money?
No, everybody. This man don't understand.
Why?
when the people has more, they give less. But
So this is the Capitol building, the center of the government here, and it's absolutely beautiful, absolutely flawless, really well maintained, perfect. There are some really nice parts of the city, especially in the center. The majority of the city is looks kind of like it's falling into ruin. So we've come up to this beautiful restaurant overlooking the city here. So there's lots of really nice places here, right?
For eating?
Yeah.
It's hard to find one, right?
Is it?
No, for eating?
Yeah.
For me, it's hard to find.
Really?
Well, you have to come like a place for having this kind of food.
Yeah.
If you walk the streets, it's really hard to find a restaurant like this. All of them are little kitchens in the houses, in a house.
We've jumped into one of these amazing old classical cars, and we're going to go to the more upmarket part of town, because obviously we've seen the struggle in the historical center here. There is definitely so much beauty mixed in here, but lots of people are really struggling here. So we want to go and see the other side and see what it's like on the kind of upper echelon of society. So we just arrived in a place called Miramar, which is the nicest neighborhood in all of Havana. Big houses here, lots of embassies and things. A lot of pretty elite, high-ranking people live in these neighborhoods. So that big, huge building there, that's actually the Russian embassy. Absolutely massive monstrosity of a building. Now we're going through some neighborhoods. These houses are obviously a lot larger. You have to have a bit of money to live here. There's nicer cars on the street. Still quite run down in areas, but definitely a lot higher standard of living than in the center, where there's a bit of sewage on the streets and rubbish and things. All this rubbish is mostly collected here. Quite interesting contrast for sure. Here's the Karl Marx Theater. So you were just talking to the driver about the petrol situation, right?
Yeah, he's telling me that if you want to put gasoline here, you need to put some money in a card, in a local currency card, and pay for it. So you just can't go to the gas station and put gasoline with local currency money. I mean, they don't accept cash. The gasoline they are getting right now, I think it's coming from Russia, or most of it from Venezuela.
And you were saying part of the reason that the rubbish is stacking up in the center of the city is because the trash trucks don't have petrol to be able to pick up the trash,
that's right? What someone told me. I asked a girl in one of these streets where we see this pile of rubbish, pile of garbage, and she told me that the problem is that the trucks doesn't have any gasoline for going and pick the garbage.
Right.
It's crazy. It's really a big problem. There is a lot of places with pile of rubbish and garbage.
Can you ask the driver how life is here?
Yeah.
Yo mismo estoy desde las 5:30 trabajando.
He started at 5:30 in the morning driving and spent the whole day.
So he's been working for like 11 hours, so he's obviously making money during the day, but how much of that goes to petrol? Like what's the percentage of the profit?
The gasoline is about 10,000 pesos daily. And besides, he has to pay to the owner of the car like 11,000 pesos. It's like 21,000 pesos. He could have, I don't know, like 10,000 more for him or a little more.
But he's still earning quite a bit more money than the average person then. Because we've been meeting people that make 2,000 in a month.
When you work with a car, you always get a little more than just working in an office or in a shop or any other place.
A driver is like a sought after, desired job because it pays quite well comparing to the other jobs.
Todos lo saben. soledad. Mi alma se desborda de emoción.
So this morning, this whole street was filled with garbage, but they're cleaning it all up now, so that's really great to see. Like we were just talking about the fuel for the garbage trucks and things, they must have sorted that out. It was quite shocking to see because there was piles of rubbish and we're just around the corner from the main capital. A 5-minute or less walk from the Capitol building. And these streets were completely covered in rubbish, like big piles of it. Here's a few photos. But yeah, they've cleaned it all up. So that concludes our first day in Havana. The city is honestly something really special. Beautiful, beautiful city in so many ways. The people are so kind, just so hospitable and welcoming. I'll see you in the next video. We're going to explore more of Havana. So much to see here. It's shocking. Obviously, the circumstances are very hard. People are struggling. We'll delve deep in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.